Hey guys, welcome back to another live stream. It's been 2 months since I last streamed, and there's a new snapshot out today. So we're going to be covering that snapshot. But yeah, it's been 2 months, so let me know in chat if everything is okay. Okay, so let's quickly just transfer it over to the patch notes so we can see what is actually new within this snapshot. What is this song, everyone? It is Pig Step. In Minecraft. It's the music disc Pig Step. It's just basically played off YouTube. So, in this snapshot, we have got added noise caves, added dripstone caves, added grove biome, lofty peaks biome, lush caves biome, meadows biome, snow-capped peaks biome, snowy slopes biome, snowy peaks biome, new ore distribution, and large ore veins. Overall build and generation limits have been expanded. So, it seems like we're now getting everything from the experimental snapshots into actual snapshots. And once again, this is a actual snapshot, so you should be able to upgrade old worlds. Now, I'm not sure if that's 100% true just yet. We will find out soon. I'm just quickly checking to see if Minecraft have actually got the snapshot updated yet. It hasn't. Okay, so let's carry on. So Enchanted Table now emits a low amount of light. Using shears on the tip of a cave vine, twisted vine, weeping vine, or kelp now causes it to stop growing. Now that is cool, I guess. So you can now actually stop things from growing without having to put string. It'd be cool if they added vines to that list, because that is a really cool change. Dripstone Caves contains plenty of pointed dripstones and dripstone blocks on the floors, ceilings, and small pools of water. In some places, you find larger stalagmites and stalactites and columns built from dripstone blocks. Contains extra copper ore. So then Grove. This is here or not? This is 100% a snapshot. You should be able to get it in the launcher, although it isn't in my launcher just yet. It'll probably take a few minutes for it to actually be sent through. So, Grove, snowy terrain with big spruce trees and powdered snow traps. Might want to wear leather boots. Tends to generate on high altitude terrain, beneath mountain peaks or hilltops. Spawns wolves, rabbits, and foxes. So that is another way to actually get foxes, which is pretty good. So, wait, can you guys hear me okay? I'm just making sure that you guys can hear me perfectly fine and everything's fine in the actual stream. Okay, so then we can move to large ore veins. Ore veins are large, rare, snake-like underground ore formations. Copper veins form between 0 and 50, are mixed with granite. And copper ore veins, and then iron veins are from below -60 to -8. Oh, sorry, and mixed with tough. We can hear you. Okay, that is excellent. So I'm just going to quickly check to see if Minecraft can actually be updated again. Not updated, but can actually... will actually have the snapshot. So, yes, okay, it's now available. So let me quickly just load that up, and that can now load while I'm reading the rest of the actual patch notes. So, lofty peaks, dramatic jagged mountain peaks with snow and stone, spawns goats. Okay, lush caves, moss covers the floors and ceilings, spore blossoms grow from the ceiling and drop particles. Contains clay pools with drip leaf plants growing out of them. It contains azalea bushes and flowering azaleas. The azalea tree loves to have its roots in lush caves, so if you find an azalea tree either underground or in a cave, you know there is a lush cave beneath you. Cave vines will grow with glowberries will grow from the ceiling and light up the caves. No, 21W37A is the right one. So, meadow biome. Large, grassy and flowery biome that tends to generate high up on plateaus or next to large mountain ranges. Sometimes it contains a low talk oak or birch tree, often with a bee's nest. Think Sound of Music. Spawns donkeys, rabbits, and sheep. Mob spawning. Mobs now only spawn in places where there is light from block 0. Skylight still prevents spawning like before. Fix an issue where players in multiplayer can face more or far fewer enemies than intended. Okay, so the new ores. Now this is a lot to read. if you guys do want to read all this, I'm going to quickly like go through and pick out the highlights because there is way too much changes in the patch notes if I do read all of this. As you can see, it goes on for absolutely ages. If I do read all this, we're going to be here all day. So I am just going to go through and pick out the main things. So there is no longer a single Y level that is best for all ores. You need to make trade-offs. Iron ore generates below level 70 and is it's strong bias towards 16. Iron ore also generates above 112 with more iron ore as you go higher. Copper ore generates between 0 and 96 with it most common at 48. Copper ore generates in large amounts in dripstone cave biomes. Lapis lazuli generates between 64 and it's strong between 0. However, lapis below 32 or above 32 cannot generate exposed to air. That is quite cool to know. But yeah, so if you do want to read all this, it's just gonna take too long otherwise. Yeah, the 21W37A is the correct one. So coal generates between 0. It's a strong bias between 96 and above. Coal has reduced air exposure, so you will find it buried underwater than exposed to air. Gold generates between 32. It's more common at minus 16. Extra gold can still be found in the Badlands biome. Redstone generates between 16. Redstone ore generation gradually increases as you go below 32 and further down. Diamonds generate between 16 and more. The diamonds you go lower down. Diamonds have reduced air exposure, so you'll find more diamonds buried or underwater than exposed to air. So I think what they're now trying to do is encourage not like strip mining, but like swimming in water and aquifers, as it seems like a lot of ores are actually more common, either with solid blocks around them or water blocks around them. Yeah, this is just all the experimental snapshots shoved into a normal snapshot. Once again, I'm not going to cover these. So options, added a accessibility option to stop the sky flashing during thunderstorms. That is cool. Added an option to specify the audio device used by the game. Added toggle sprint and toggle sneak to the control settings. Move keybinds out of their own settings screen accessible from controls. Snowcap peaks. So snowcap peaks. If I do stop talking, I do apologize. Smooth mountain peaks with ice and snow spawns goats and yeti. No, actually just goats. That's a bit weird that they've mentioned a yeti there. Hopefully that is a teaser, but it possibly couldn't be. It might just be a joke. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Very snowy terrain that can hide powdered snow traps. This is snowy slopes. Might want to wear leather boots. Tends to generate high. Spawns rabbits and goats. Stony peaks. Its stony version, the jagged or smooth, spawns goats. Contains strips of calcite sometimes. An easy way to get calcite. World generation. Generation range and build limits have been expanded by 64 blocks, going to a total of 384 blocks you can build from top to bottom. Underground features, structures and cave generates all the way down to 64. Diorite and granite and andesite and dirt don't generate below 0. Tweak size and positioning of diorite, granite and andesite. Dripstone clusters can no longer be found in normal caves, only in dripstone caves. Starting from 0 and below, deep slate gradually replaces all stone. Deep slate blobs no longer generate above 0. So basically what this is a snapshot of all the actual, like, what's it called? Like the experimental snapshot squeezed into one actual snapshot. And then it is also a revert of the 1.17 last few snapshots where they made everything obtainable. So they're now making it all its actual way of obtaining it. The generation shape and thingy dramatically depend on the biome. For example, forests and deserts could form up a hill without needing a special biome for that. Less diorite, granite, and andesite generates above 60. Strips of gravel can generate in stony shores. Swamp trees can grow 2 blocks deep instead of the 1 block. Changes in this snapshot. Illagers, Vindicators, Pillagers, Evokers no longer attack baby villagers. Okay, baby villagers have been spared. Axolotls can now only spawn in Lush Caves. Axolotls now have their own separate mob cap. That is pretty cool. Raise the cloud level to 192 instead of 128. Now, I'm not going to cover no technical changes because that don't make no sense to me. So once again, if you want to read the bugs, I'm not going to go through them because it is probably just a load of weird stuff. Dinner bone animals look at food correctly. I know that that was going to be fixed. So now let's actually jump to the game and play this. I just want to know, can you upgrade worlds? So let me quickly just transfer it to the Minecraft screen, which I can do by doing that right there. Okay, there's red text. That does not look promising. Okay, no. So wait, let me just try this. If I go to, where is this world right here? Okay, no, yeah, you can't. Oh, that's so sad. So you still actually need to make a brand new world, it seems. You missed old world gen to new world gen? What do you mean by that? But yeah, it seems like you can't actually update old worlds still, which is really annoying. So that is, like, I thought they would have fixed that with a first snapshot to make it so people can just jump into old snapshot worlds. But it seems like that's not going to happen. Right, so we're going to just quickly make a new world, hoping that... So I don't know what to do now, because obviously my Snapshot Survival series was going to return with the release of this snapshot. But due to, obviously, you miss old world gen to new world gen in the patch notes. Where was that listed? Wait, spring, where was that listed? I can't see it in the patch notes. It should also be noted that there is currently no upgrade path for existing worlds in the snapshot. This means that you can only create new worlds in the snapshot and not play any of your old ones. We're working on this, and you should be able to play your existing worlds in an upcoming snapshot not too far in the future. Okay, so that is cool. So they're trying to say not too far, and you should be able to play updated worlds. Okay, so we're now in a world, and I'm trying to just keep, it don't seem like performance is good, but that might just be the first starting off of a world and the chunks loading. I think a fresh start for Snapshot Survival World would be cool. I do want to do that, but the thing with that is, when the warden comes, I wouldn't be prepared for it. In the current Snapshot Survival, oh, yeah, okay, that's what you meant, Spring. I didn't read that top bit, because normally that just is a load of things that Minecraft joke about, but it seems like they actually put it up there. But it seems like we can actually update not too far in the future. So I want to now see, where's the biome move to? We're in a flower forest, so we should now be able to actually locate biome. And once again, this has probably all been seen before. It's now just in an actual snapshot. So... ice spikes, that's not new. That grove is new. So let's teleport to a grove biome. Okay, so let's quickly just dig out of this cave. It's because, obviously, the Y value. So we got there. They said that powdered snow can spawn within the grove biome in, like, clusters. I want to see if I can actually find powdered snow. And how common is it? Another thing I do want to find is, like, okay, this is like a small grove. Where does the grove end? What is this biome right here? This is a flower forest. So yeah, this is like the smallest grove biome ever, as it is literally just where the snow is that is the actual grove. And it seems like we have got a beach down here, or it's not. I don't think it's actually called a beach. Yeah, Stony Shore, and that has strips of gravel in it, which is cool. So there's no actual, like, sand on this shore, and then on this part right here, there's no beach at all, although a ocean or a river, I don't know if that, I'm guessing it's a river, actually goes through the mountain into, like, a ravine. That is pretty cool. So once again, if there is anything you guys actually want me to test within these snapshots, do let me know. But it seems like it is literally just everything we've seen before. Just obviously within normal snapshots, so now they're a bit more like leveled, balanced, and stuff like that. It was added to be wait. Yeah, I know. The warden, they don't want the one of the devs said they don't actually want people to fight the warden. The warden is not going to be there for people to fight, but it obviously will be an aggressive mob. They also did the actual like main developer working on the warden said in a podcast like a few months ago that there will be a way you would not be able to glitch the warden like you can with the iron golem, where you just build up like 3 or 4 blocks. They said they're gonna have a way of like getting around that. No idea what that could be. The only way I can think of is making it so wardens can break blocks. But now, if they do make it so wardens can break blocks, one, it'll be very OP for like it would be hard to kill. Or 2, you can just use it to mine. So it's like, if they do make it break blocks, will the blocks actually drop as floor items or not? But I'm not going to talk much more about the warden in this stream because it's not out yet. And I don't want someone joining the stream thinking it's out when it's actually not. So, okay, here is a Lush Cave. And this is pretty cool. So it's like, okay. So, I want to find a dripstone cave, and once again, I want to find a dripstone cave with, like, a big, massive dripstone in it. So, I don't like how the Lush Caves can actually generate, because the way they do generate is kind of weird. They're not like caves, they're more like just clusters of, like, lush moss most of the time. Like, this area here is like a cave, because it's actually like a big open area with moss and all that. But then if you go to an area like, let's quickly just find it. If you go to an area like this here, it's more like just a cluster of lush vegetation. It's not really a cave. So another thing I do actually want to try, let's quickly just go to the surface. Is that a, okay, this is weird. Seems like there's just like a little underground biome sort of thing under that ocean. That don't seem right. It don't seem like it's meant to be there. But that's kind of cool, I guess. Seems like the ocean has kind of like generated over the land. That is weird. It seems like there was also another area over here somewhere. Yeah, look, it goes all the way up here. That is really weird. He would have a projectile attack. That would work, I think, if he had a projectile attack. Yeah, I think that would work, because then he could just, like, knock you off of the blocks or something. Okay, so I just want to keep flying around, although I do want to head to the surface. I want to find, like, a dripstone cave, but I want to find one that is massive. Underground ocean. It's probably a bug. Yeah, I think it most likely is. So, yeah, I want to find a dripstone. I can locate one. Although I love caves like this that are just massive and open. But it's going to be so hard. I would say it's going to be so hard to light up. But now that they've made mob spawn in light level of 0, I don't see that being like that hard. It seems like it's also happened here. Okay, it seems like it's common under oceans where there's just like patches of grass. I don't know. I'm guessing it's a bug. It seems like it's also happened here again. Yeah, it seems like there's like a common thing with grass just generating under oceans. Unless it's meant to be a thing, I have no idea. Do I just locate a... no, actually, I'm not going to locate one because it's actually just nice flying around seeing some of the new, like, vegetation while we tried to find a dripstone cave. So, I'm just going to keep flying around. It's kind of, like, not loading that quickly. So, I like things like this that are, like, big, massive open caves because they open up the opportunity for so much builds. Like, you could, like, build your own, like, little village down here. And you could then, like, change all deep slate out for grass. You could have houses everywhere. That would be so cool. Welcome, Pelipper. I think that's how you say it. I'm probably wrong. But things like this, I don't like because... No, okay, that's not... Yeah, like, how flat this wall is. It looks like a chunk error. It looks like the wall has literally just been cut off by a chunk, and then it's just regenerated it next to it. But I guess that's not, like, very common. Minecraft Live, I am excited. When's that? That's October the 16th. 1 month and a day away, I think. I may be wrong on that, though. I will also be streaming it on my channel. like I did last year. I stream it and I just mute my mic until the end, and then we talk about everything that was talked about. So I want to find a dripstone cave, but I don't want to locate it because we can just fly around. Although it seems like Lush Caves are like very common. But yeah, I can't wait for it because one, there's a mob vote. They haven't announced what biome are we in, because that water looks very purple. Is that just me, or does that water look purple? It might just be the area, but down here it looks like more purpley than blue. Yeah, I want to know what 3 mobs we get to vote for. They haven't announced them yet. I'm guessing they will start announcing them like the end of September to the beginning of October, like they did with the other one. But yeah, I can't wait. I hope there's a mob that is actually decent, not like the Phantom or the Glow Squid. Because most mobs we've actually voted for, they become like kind of useless after like a month or 2 of the update being out. So Phantom, then we had the Fox, then we had the Goat, and then we had the Glow Squid. Like you don't really see anyone using Phantoms anymore, or Foxes, unless they need like a sweet berry bush farm. This village is kind of cool. It generates up a mountain. So I think I'm now just gonna teleport to a the biome because of locate biome dripstone cave, because we haven't found one, and it's gonna take ages if I fly around. I normally watch Rayworks when the snapshots come out, but you were live. Yeah, I stream pretty much every snapshot unless something comes up which stops me from streaming. I stream it just so we can explore. But the thing with me streaming is, as I stream, I don't know nothing about the snapshot. I only know what has been like announced within the patch notes. So a lot of things I say turn out to be wrong, and I kind of get a lot of hate for that. But it's not my fault because I'm just learning what was added and what changed as we explore in the stream. And I like how much copper is within these dripstone caves. That is really cool because it like says that you can come here for the actual copper, and it's in like bigger clusters as well. And I love how these dripstone caves look. Another thing I do want to know is I didn't see anywhere in the patch notes about it. Are the elytra changes within this snapshot? Okay, it seems like this dripstone cave was under a mountain. That is awesome. Oh god, that is really cool. So wait, what level is this down here? This is 80. Oh god. So where's sea level? I think this is sea level. Yeah, so this is sea level right here. That ruined portal is kind of cool. It's generated like on the side of a mountain. So, okay, and this is an example of like rivers going through caves, although it does seem like, okay, no, it goes into a aquifer. So that is like how they cut through caves, which is pretty cool. But I really like how this slopes up, although I kind of think it's like, I don't know how it's going to play out, because although the actual world is like a lot taller, is it going to be harder to find a good area to build, or like a decent flat area? Although actually this area right here is kind of flat, and this is actually like a really good area to actually build a base because it's near everything. You have a big massive mountain, you have spruce biome, you have a birch forest. So yeah, this actually seems like, okay, it seems like there's a mega tiger there as well. That is pretty cool. Wait, this is an actual snapshot. It's out already. Yeah, it's in Java edition. I know they released a Bedrock beta earlier today. I don't know what they added in that. I quickly just went through the patch notes, and it seemed like they added a bit of what is in this snapshot, but not much. But yeah, this is 100% a snapshot. You can go. Is this This is powdered snow. Okay, that is cool. So there's like a powdered snow cluster right there. How big is it? Let's quickly just go into creative mode. So it seems like the powdered snow goes from there. It goes all the way up. Okay, no, this is a massive cluster because the powdered snow goes all the way up here, look. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, the powdered snow is now really common, I guess. And I'm pick blocking to make sure it is powdered snow, and I'm obviously just getting the bucket, as you can see. If I go off it, it will put the bucket back in my hand, and I can just do it like that. So yeah, this is all powdered snow. So powdered snow seems like way more common now. There's an actual way to obtain it. You don't have to sit there and wait in it for it to snow, which is cool. But yeah, this is a mountain. Let's see where the very top of this is at. I'm pretty sure mountains can generate up to, I think, 215 or 250. I don't know what one. It was one of the two. So this is at 211 or 212 is the very tallest block. Is this so? Okay, so what ice can we get? We can get blue ice, packed ice. No, normal ice. Why is it called compressed ice? Does anyone know that in the comments? In the chat. Why is this called compressed ice? It's called packed ice. Is it something to do with my language? I'm English United Kingdom. If I change to English, let's go English New Zealand. Will this change it? It's called compact ice, and it sounds better calling it compact ice, but it's bugging me. Okay, it's now called packed ice. So it's something to do with language. I never knew that language actually changes the names of things. What else is... I never knew that. That is kind of cool. So what else actually changes being in English? I'm pretty sure I saw something about roasted chicken. Yeah, it's called roast chicken, not cooked chicken. That is cool. What other, is there any other names that change? And one thing I want to know, can you get blue ice from these, or is it only packed ice and normal ice? I can't see any blue ice. Is that blue ice down there? Also, it's only chicken, ice, and then grey. So yeah, I don't think you can actually get blue ice from this. It's packed ice in the US. That is cool. I never knew that. I thought it was something to do with a resource pack or something I had on. But yeah, so it don't seem like you can actually find blue ice within these mountain biomes. So that is kind of cool, I guess. Although there is a lot of compressed / packed ice. So you can obtain a lot of this really easy now. Although getting up here is not going to be easy. Oops, I didn't mean to fall right there. So what level is this at? This is not as high as that one over there. This is 180. Okay, so what biomes would you guys like me to show off next? We've looked at, what is this? This is snowy slopes. Snow-capped peaks, this is. And then snowy slopes is kind of down here. Okay, wait, what was that? That was snow-capped peaks, and it goes to snowy slopes. So we have also got, what other biomes do we have? It's kind of hard to see the biomes because of obviously all Minecraft existing biomes. So Badlands have obviously always been a thing. Let's actually go and see a beach. Has beach changes, as they did change the beaches. There's a lot of packed ice. Highway, yeah, I think black dice will be a common... Okay, so it don't seem like there's been any changes to beaches just yet, although maybe we've just got a rubbish beach. Let's go show a meadow off. Locate biome. Meadow. Meadow, there we go. Let's go to a meadow. The Yeti thing. There's no Yeti in this. I think it's either one, a teaser for a Yeti mob, or two, it's just a joke. My better guess is it's a joke. So, but as you can see, if I just type in Yeti, there is nothing here. Just to prove, just in case there ain't a spawn egg, summon, Minecraft Yeti. As you can see, there's no such mob. So I'm guessing it's either a joke or a teaser for a Yeti mob coming in the future. It's probably a joke though. I wouldn't assume there's a new mob, as we haven't heard nothing about it, but that it's Minecraft. They could be just keeping it secret until they actually release it. Okay, so it seems like this is a meadow. It don't seem like that good of a meadow, as it seems quite small. What is your favourite biome? And the mushroom field is bugged. Let's go and look at a mushroom field. Locate biome, mushroom field. There we go. Let's go see that. And it seems like there's a lot... The new biomes, it seems like they're really small at the moment. Which is kind of annoying. And the mushroom fields looks cool. It looks like it's not bugs. The mushroom fields don't look bugged to me. What is bugged about the mushroom field? Is it that they're not spawning mobs or something? Or they're spawning hostile mobs when they shouldn't? Although it don't actually seem like any mushroom mobs are spawning on it. So that might be what's bugged about them. I found some weird chunk error generation when you go up in the deep caves. When you go down deep in the caves. If you find any bugs, do make sure to report them, as that is the only way we can make this part 2 the best update. So if you don't know how to report bugs, you literally just click escape and then click report bugs, and then you open in browser, or you can copy to clipboard if you don't feel comfortable with opening it. So that is how you report bugs. I had too much grass. I think there is a bug where there's loads of grass can generate on them, but I think that's something to do with the actual like ocean overlapping with the biome, although that looks kind of weird how that dirt has generated there. So wait, where is grass? Let's see what biome the grass is actually within. I think that's because as you can see, that's because the ocean is overlapping with the actual mushroom fields. And that is why the grass generates here, because it's actually classed as an ocean biome, not the mushroom field. So I think that's how they have to fix it. They just have to stop the overlap a bit. What is that? That's kelp. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go into the nether, as Tony suggested. But I quickly just want to try this feature. You can apparently stop things from growing by clicking them with shears. So let's quickly just grab kelp. What else was the things we can try it with? Twisted vines. Weeping vines. Then it was also glowberries. Glowberries. Okay, so let's see. If this does work, this is actually like a really cool feature. I wish they would add it to like cactus and stuff like that, as making all things like there being a way to stop all things from growing. So the way you do it is you right click on the top of or the bottom in that case. And now if we quickly, let's just put one of them there. Let's put one of them there, and then let's put one of them there. So now let's just quickly turn the random tick speed up to, let's turn it up to 100. That should be quick enough. So this one, and this one should not grow, if my calculation is correct. 1.18 is going to be the biggest update for date for sure, unless 1.19 is something insane. Yeah, okay, so that one's grew. So has that one. That one hasn't yet, and these ones are still 2 blocks. So that is really cool. So right-clicking shears on the top or bottom of a actual thing will actually stop the growth of that item. Now, a few things, it also works with kelp. A few things that I would like to see this with is like wheat. That would be cool if you can stop wheat growing at a certain stage. It would also be cool to stop things like sugarcane, cactus, things like that. Just all Minecraft things that can grow. As, let's say, for example, we get wheat right here. So if I quickly just head down here, let's just, can you hoe? You can't hoe mycelium, I never knew that. So for example, if you have this one right here, let's say you wanted to stop the growth at like, nope, that's fully grown, that's not, no, yep, there we go. Say you wanted the growth stopped there, you can like shear that and that would stop the growth, although that isn't a thing. That would be really cool if that was a thing, as you could like stop the growth and make areas look so much better. So yeah, so I really wish they'd extend from these blocks here to that, to sugarcane, to even like saplings, for example. As just say you want a sapling like that, just shearing that to stop it from growing. I know you can put like string above it, but I think that's also why they've stopped these from growing, because oops, that grew. You used to put players used to just get like string blocks and put string under it, and that would stop them from growing. Even like vines, stop vines from growing, because vines, they grow way too like out of control, and being able to stop that would be so cool. And let us make the end livable like the Nether. I don't know if there 1.19 will be an end update, although it's most likely, as like an end update is one of the most thingies that like most wanted things. It wasn't that long ago we got the end update. What do you mean oxidize? But yeah, 1.9 was the end update, and we're only on 1.18 now. So it's not like that far away. But you never know. It's Minecraft, and the end is one of the most wanted things. The Nether update made it so you can live in the Nether. The end should be the same. I think so, but we'll just have to wait and see. It's not that far away. It's like a month. For some reason, my copper doesn't oxidize. Anyone on the realm? Oh, fine donkey. You might want to watch Tuesday's video. Around the middle of Tuesday's video. What's got added new? So we got everything from like experimental snapshots. If you haven't been covering experimental snapshots, it's all the cave, well, not all the cave biomes, Lush Caves and Dripstone Caves. Then we got all the bigger mountains and stuff like that. We got obviously updated ores, generation in grounds. So yeah, but the main feature that I think, like the best feature within this snapshot, and that is not saying that mountains are not cool and that, but I really like this, the way you can stop things from growing at certain levels, and all you have to do is literally just right click them with shears. Now, is there a way to actually undo it? I'm guessing you can just break it and place it down again, and it would obviously update it to grow again. But I think they need this with more things, like wheat, like sugarcane, cactus, vines, as that would be awesome, just to stop the growth of everything within Minecraft. Because if you have, for example, like a big massive wheat field, you can then have that wheat field to have like different stages of like wheat grown. That would be awesome. So now let's stop talking about that, because we've spoke about it quite a lot. And now let's quickly head to the Nether to see if the Nether has been fixed, as it was bugged for quite some time, and I'm pretty sure the end was as well. The end like couldn't generate pillars and stuff like that, so we also checked the end out. So the Nether seems to be okay, I guess. We'll just explore why. Oh, it's because I've got night vision on. I was about to say, why is my screen so red? But yeah, I'm just going to fly around a bit. It seems like Nether is fixed, but we can't be too sure. And sorry that the screen is so red. It is because I have night vision. That's a ruined portal right there. So yeah, it seems like the Nether is fixed. There might be some sort of like areas that are still bugged, but it seems like for the majority of it, they have fixed it out. What is down here? So let's quickly just go in spectator mode. I really like that you can see completely through lava now we're in spectator mode. So have they changed the level of bedrock? Nope, bedrock is still at 0 on what's it called? Bedrock is still at 0 on in the Nether. Let's now quickly head to the Nether roof. Is that still at 128? It is. And can you still build up here? You can. Okay, I thought they might change something about building up here, because they did want to stop like farming pigmen. I don't know if that's been done. They might have actually done that already. But what is that? That looks like a mess of just a bunch of mist-generated trees. That is kind of weird, but cool. Okay, so now let's quickly just head to the Nether. No, the end. We are in the Nether. Can I actually make an end portal within the Nether? I don't know if I can, but we can try. So I just want to go here to make sure, because I know there was a bug with like the obsidian towers not actually generating, and you'd have to like respawn a dragon for them to spawn, which obviously isn't ideal for people who speedrunning and stuff like that. Who else hates the frogs in vanilla? Fog in vanilla. I thought you said frogs. What fog? As there's quite a lot of fog. Is it like, do you mean like this fog right here? But yeah, okay, so the actual ender towers do generate as well. So the ender dragon, as far as I'm aware, is like completely beatable. It seems like they've upped the actual fog within the Nether. Within the end. It seems like very foggy for some weird reason. Now you mentioned fog. What is my render distance on? Video settings, it's on 10 chunks. So that shouldn't be that, like, foggy. I hate fog in real life. Does that count? I guess so. So now one thing I do want to do. So now we've gathered that the end is fixed. Not the end. Yeah, the end. To keep inventory don't really matter. So is there any other biomes you guys want to see? So I just quickly do want to locate. Nope. I do just quickly want to locate a stronghold. Because oh no. Are strongholds bugged? Why can't it find a stronghold? That is not good. As that normally, if it can't find a structure, it could mean one of two things. One, I'm too far away from one. Or two, they are completely bugged. Are you saying frogs or fog? I'm pretty sure you mean fog, but I could be wrong. So let's see if I get Ender Eyes. So it's not the command. Yeah, as you can see, it's completely bugged. There's no strongholds. I'm actually, at the moment, I'm right clicking, as you can see, and the Eyes of Ender are not shooting out my inventory, which means there's no stronghold in distance, so it can't lead to one. So strongholds are not actually generating. That is really weird. I'm guessing it's obviously a bug with a generation when they've updated it. Cows right there. I really like how I don't like how the grass lowers, but I do like how it looks like the world has collapsed inwards to obviously generate the lake sort of thing. Business Elephant, are you still in the stream? If you are, can you try and, if you are also playing in a snapshot, can you try and see if you can get a stronghold to generate? Is it just this world hasn't got one in it, or are they completely bugged? I still don't understand if you guys are on about fog or frogs. It seems like their swamps go quite far into lakes. I know that was changed. And also swamp trees can now spawn more in water. So here is an example right here. They can now generate 2 blocks deep instead of the 1 block. But this one over here is all in water apart from the leaves, which is cool. So let's now, I just want to fly around and look at some mountains that are obviously generating. I want to try and find, does anyone know what the biome is that spawns at the very, very tops of mountains? As I want to try and find a tall mountain that looks really good. So locate biome. Badlands, bamboo, delta, beach, birch, crimson, dark, deep, it's none of them. Okay, so it seems like desert hills and desert lakes are still a thing. I thought they were meant to be removed. Yeah, it can't find it, so it's I don't think they're actually generating anymore, although they haven't actually removed the listing of it in the actual biomes tab. Because they said that they're removing all hills biomes, just because obviously they're not needed anymore due to most biomes can actually become hilly. Have I done the glitch? What glitch? Grove is new, so what up? Lofty Peaks. Let's go to a Lofty Peaks to see what that is. I also want to go to a no, we've already teleported to a Stony Peaks, and it was we're in a cave. That is not good. Let's quickly just dig up out the cave. Oh, they wasn't about fog and you mistook it for frogs. It's the meadow. Oh, okay, so this is a meadow biome. Well, I don't know what you guys mean about if it's kind of peak, if I recall. Meadow biome? I don't know why. What do you mean meadow biome? Meadow biome is not the biome that spawns at the top, if that's what you mean. Welcome, Riddle. It's something like peak or something at the very top. But we're now within a meadow biome, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're now within a meadow. This is quite a big meadow. Although it's now an easy way to get these flowers. What dye do these give? These give purple, if I'm correct, or magenta. They give magenta. So that's an easy way to get magenta dye now. So that is pretty cool. And yeah, they can be found through tall trees, which is cool. So, okay, yeah, I really like how what's the word? The word is elevated. I really like how elevated the Minecraft world can become now. Whereas before you would be on level 60 to 70, if that. You can now go, as you can see, this meadow biome is on, 196. This meadow biome is on. So it's really good view. And I have clouds on. I have clouds off, I mean. But clouds have also been moved. Where are clouds? Clouds have been moved to 190 something, I think. Yeah, they've been moved to 192, if I'm correct. So let's quickly just fly up. So yeah, around 192 clouds will now generate instead of the 128, if I was correct. I'm scared of strongholds. Is the Grove biome the one with a giant mountain? The Grove biome, I think this right here is a grove. Although, yeah, this is a grove right here. So this biome I'm in right now, you can see biome right here. But yeah, this is a grove. So here's lofty peaks, then we go into a grove, and then the grove carries on all the way down until... where does the grove end? The grove ends when the snow ends, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, the grove ends when the snow ends. It's called the Lofty Peaks biome. Okay, so that is like the very, very top that can generate to... Lofty Peaks. Okay, no, oh yeah, I now know what it's called. The actual like tall ones, I'm pretty sure, are called snow-capped peaks. Snow-capped peaks. There we go. So let's go to a snow-capped peaks and see if we can find how tall this one is. As I'm pretty sure, yeah, these are the ones that spawn ice. So yeah, as you can see, there's clouds, which clouds are on 190. So this goes way higher. Although I like that area right there, how the thing just generates with a layer of ice underneath it, like a bridge sort of thing. Groves generate random... Groves are covered in snow. Do you mean meadows? As groves are just like covered in snow. So I don't think groves... Can flowers be planted on snow now? I know that was a change they made. But I don't know if they've implemented it into this snapshot or not. Yeah, they haven't actually implemented the placing of flowers onto snow just yet. Yeah, the snow-capped peaks is what is actually the like tall mountains. And this is the one that can generate ice and all that going up and down it. So this is on 212. I want to try and find a bigger one. So let's see if we can TP ourselves to a random location. Just spam the buttons so we go far away from where I am. Okay, so what biome have we teleported to? We have teleported to a frozen... What? We're not in a frozen river. Apparently we're in a frozen river. I think you have got your calculations wrong. Okay, so this frozen river's like extending all the way back here for some reason. So this here is classed as a frozen river. Yeah, I don't think that's meant to be the case. The frozen river goes like all the way through and then it goes to snowy tundra. Okay, no, apparently this is all frozen river. So I'm guessing that's a bug. Unless the, like, I don't know why it would be doing that. Because this is snowy tundra and then snowy taiga. And then it goes back to frozen river again. Although this is one big snowy river. That is really cool. So what did we come here for? We came here to look for a snow-capped peaks. Let's quickly just teleport to a snow-capped peaks. And see if we can find anything in this area. So let's now just fly up and dig. What level are we on? Okay, so this is... I really like that. So what level does this go up to? This goes up to 150, but it goes taller over here. I'm just making sure it don't go higher that way. Okay, so it seems like it don't go as high because as you can see, it's still below the clouds. So the other one is taller than this one. But that's 185, which I think we can get taller. How does one get this snapshot? One gets the snapshot by going into the Minecraft Java Edition launcher and clicking on latest snapshot. And then you should load it. It's called 21W37A. And that is literally how you get a snapshot. It is that simple. It's not an experimental snapshot, so you don't need to do all the hard stuff where you have to download the version and put it in your versions folder or anything like that. So, one thing I do want to do, what biome spawns the calcite? Is it stone-capped peaks? I think stone-capped peaks might be the one that spawns, or is it stone shores? one of them two spawns calcite in them, or has a chance to. And it looks like the world has... Okay, this is the one that spawns calcite. The one that spawns calcite is called Stony Peaks. And this would obviously spawn within hot biomes. So instead of it being like snow, it's now stone. And I really like this hole right here. This goes down really deep. You're instantly like at bedrock. Nope, are you? Does it go down? You're almost at like what? Deep slate layer just by going down this one cave. So let's quickly just head back up and see, because the calcite is like a really good building block. I love the block. It was just so hard to obtain in 1.17 due to it only spawning around amethyst geodes. But yeah, now it's spawning like this is so much better. So that is like really cool now that you can find it in bigger clusters. So yeah, that is awesome. So if you obviously want more... Go away, flower. If you want more, what's it called? Calcite? Just come to a Stone Cap Peaks. Although, okay, so these Stone Cap Peaks actually seem like they're really tall. As his cloud level, so this is 192. So what level does this go up to? I'm guessing around 210? 2.9. I was close. So that's 2.9. Is this one taller or lower? This one is lower. So this actually goes up to 2.9, which is pretty cool. So Stone Cap Peaks can also be really tall. I didn't actually think they could. I thought Stone Cap Peaks could only be like around 150 and lower, but it seems like I was wrong. Okay, so while I'm just flying around looking for some really nice areas that we could maybe explore, let me know what you guys think. So I was going to start my Snapshot Survival series again, because obviously I have a series where I cover snapshots in streams, and then I also upload videos messing around, exploring things, finding some cool new features and stuff like that. But you cannot update new worlds. I don't like how them leaves look. You cannot update worlds into these new snapshots. So there's two things. One, leave the series until you can update worlds. Or two, do I make a new world? And I really like how this generates. There's just a floating mineshaft, and it's being suspended from the like overledge of the cliff. There's also then a lush cave right here, and it also goes into a jungle. That is like really cool, because I don't know if that's like a common thing now, but there's a thing where you can actually find... What is that? That's just a cliff. It looked like a building. But yeah, there's now a thing where you can actually find a mesa mineshaft within a jungle. So that is kind of cool. And there was a really good area that I saw over here that I want to go back to. It was like in the middle of this somewhere. So where was that? Here. It looks like a meteor or something has hit and just went straight through the world. That is really cool. No, you cannot update old worlds. If you try, it just won't let you. They said in the top of the patch notes that they plan to have it soon, but it's just not a thing yet. And how soon, we don't know. They just said soon. But yeah, it's even here in this... is this a desert? No, this is still a mesa. But yeah, the mineshaft is awesome. I really like how this hole generates as well. It's like a really big open hole, and then it goes into, once again, a lush cave, which is even cooler. So that is really awesome. But yeah, old worlds can't be updated, which is sad, but I'm guessing they obviously either had problems or they haven't got to doing it yet, where you can update where like the old and new world blends together. As it's not an easy thing to do, I guess, because you would have to... I don't know how they're doing it. They could do it a few ways. They could do it so there's a big bedrock wall, which is probably the most obvious thing. Or, I don't know. There's like... I don't know how they would do it. They said in like a video that they're going to make it blend some way. I don't know how that would work, because then that means like updating old chunks again. I have no idea. And this is a Stony Shore right here. So this is like a stony version of the beaches, which is pretty cool. Why is not F3 not working? It's because I've got my HUD off. So yeah, this is a Stony Shore. This is really cool. The seed for the world is, I should have actually done that before, is right there. I will actually just post that in chat for you guys so you don't have to, like, worry about copy and pasting it. There's a seed for anyone who actually wants it. So, yeah, so you don't have to, like, copy every number by number. So, yeah, I really like how these look, although I don't think anyone would want to build here. If you would actually want to build a base here, let me know. As I don't think that's, like, very appealing. That's the right word. I don't think that's very appealing to build at. So I wouldn't, like, personally build there. But, I don't know, you guys might. This world does look cool, but I have to find a random seed. Yeah, I will. I might even in a second go into another world and just have a look at another world. Just so we can see, like, generation between worlds. So I'm just going to quickly head up here, just over this way a little bit and see if there's anything, like, cool over here. And is that calcite or is that diorite? That's calcite. So what biome has that calcite generated in? Once again, that must be, like, some sort of small biome thing. This is a Stony Peaks, and it's, like, Stony Peaks and Savannah mixed. That is kind of cool. I like how that looks. And there's still no stronghold anywhere near here. So let's really just load up a new world and see if we get any better generation from this new world. Okay, so let's just wait for it to save. While that, let's quickly just load a new world. But yeah, as you can see, it says don't forget to back up this world before you load it in the snapshot. But as you can see, I'm trying to click it and nothing's happening. It says created by an incompatible version. And yeah, it's not letting me do nothing. I'm spamming, clicking on them, and nothing's happening, which is really sad. But hopefully it's not long. I didn't mean to do that. So while that world's loading, I'm just going to quickly check Twitter to see if the devs have posted anything, like, hidden or anything, as they normally do. So, anything on, it seems like no, they've just, like, not said anything, but I may not be looking well. Okay, yeah. You don't look like there's much been posted on it. Epic skin, thanks. I didn't actually make it. I think I got it off it was either Planet Minecraft or Skindex. I think. It may have been somewhere else. I think it was one of them two. No way, seriously? What do you mean? What's serious? Okay, so the world has loaded. Oh yeah, I don't know what you mean, but welcome, Blue Toad. Two of them sent something to do with frogs, I think. Yeah, that's them just teasing the snapshot. That don't mean anything. They post, okay, this isn't a good thing. Spawning in the middle of an ocean, I'm guessing is a bug. The first real snapshot is out, yeah. It's 100% out. You can get it on Java Edition launcher. It's 21W37A if I remember correctly. But yeah, spawning in the middle of an ocean like this, I hope that's a bug, as that is really not cool. Before you even load, if you have like a very slow PC, you could drown before you even load into the game, which is really not cool. But I really like this area. This area is awesome. It's like it slowly goes down into an ocean, then a coral reef right there. Once again, if you do want a seed, there's a seed right there. I will once again post it in the chat if you guys want it. There's a seed for this world, as I really like how this looks. Although you do spawn in an ocean, I like how this area looks. It like slowly goes down. It's like a beach sort of thing, but it's not. Although this is still classed as a warm ocean, this little island right here. So I don't know if mobs would spawn on it. I guess they might. And then it goes, there's a jungle right at spawn. That is also cool. Yeah, this seems like a really cool seed. But I think this is like the rare biome. I don't think it's rare within these snapshots. No, okay, apparently it's not. There's like a sliver of bamboo jungle Is it like this one block that is bamboo jungle? It is. There's like one block of bamboo jungle. Okay, no, there's a few blocks on the edge. It's a bug in earlier versions to where you spawn in an ocean. But you don't need to worry about drowning. Yeah, the devs post frogs. The frogs are not a teaser for anything coming. At least I don't think they are, as they've been teasing frogs, or they've been posting frogs on Snapshot days for like a few years now. So this is like a really cool biome, but once again, you've got the seed. There's the coordinates if you want them, just in case you, for some weird reason, don't spawn in the same area as me. So now let's go and see if we can find a lofty snow-capped peaks, as I really want to find one that goes up to like 200 plus. And if you guys are enjoying, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, as it does really help out. And I stream pretty much every snapshot unless something comes up last minute, then that means obviously I can't stream it. And I should also have a video out tomorrow covering a survival series in the snapshot. So if you want to see that, also do subscribe. So this obviously is not that tall of a snowy peaks, although I would really love to build a base in the middle here, as it's like all surrounded. That is really cool. Lofty snow-capped, is that what I said? I probably did say that. This one is small bamboo jungle. I thought microbiomes were they did fix them, but I think the one of the devs said they will be kept, but they'll be rarer. So they are still a thing, but they're not like extremely rare, but they're rare. So it seems like these meadow biomes have like a chance of spawning a flower, and that flower, it's like, for example, like different sort of meadow biomes, as I've only ever seen one flower within a meadows biome. Then if we go to this one, this is now just filled with these flower. So that is kind of weird. I don't know if that's a bug, or if that's a like the feature sort of thing. But yeah, this is once again a cool little cave. It goes quite deep. So, does it go down to deep slate level? I don't think it does. Okay, it does. So this, just going through this cave, you get pretty much down to deep slate, and then you get into a dripstone cave. So coordinates are on screen if you do want to come to this. The seed was posted in the chat. So this is a dripstone cave, which is pretty cool. So dripstone clusters can now only be found within dripstone caves. So you can't really find them anywhere else apart from a cave. So if I quickly just go in spectator mode, let's quickly just give myself night vision, just so it's easier for you guys to see. Night vision. And also don't forget, mobs will only spawn in light level of 0. I don't know why the world's not loading over there. There we go, it's now loaded. The one chunk panlands was sure weird. Yeah, I really like how this generates as well. The big massive dripstone clusters. Pattern color and oh, okay, that's cool. I think it's weird that only one flower is generating per meadow biome. No, I thought they would have generated in like a bit more orientation. So I don't know. That's what I mean. Like if you go into a meadow biome, you only get like one flower within that whole meadow biome. You might get more if you bone meal. Okay, that is kind of weird that you have to bone meal it to get more flowers. I thought it would be at least like a flower forest, as you can see where there's like a mixture of flowers spawning. But as you can see in the meadows, it's like one flower only throughout the whole biome. So let's actually see if we can bone meal it to get more flowers. So bone meal. I know that I know you can get more flowers from them because I know they removed the actual what's it called? Okay, it seems like we're only getting this flower. I could do like I might do a command block that just removes grass instantly. Okay, it seems like we're only getting this flower, which is weird. Okay, only that flower again. This is weird. Welcome, Chili. unless there's a different pattern. I think there's a bug with the flower forests at the moment, with the meadow biomes, that's only making it be that one flower. Because it seems like there's only that one flower. But once again, as I said earlier in the stream, I'm streaming a snapshot pretty much as it releases. So, what I say could be wrong. I'm just discovering things as you guys are. And things obviously come out over time anyway. You have to be lucky to get more than one type of flower. Okay, so it's like a luck-based thing. Okay, that makes more sense. But yeah, I really think I don't like how there's just one flower in him. I think there should be at least like 2 different types. As just sorry about that, my throat went. You'll get the same pattern. The patterns, it seems like I'm only getting the one flower within the thingy. I know how we can do this. I'm guessing if I quickly just go up here. Sorry if my voice does cut out. I have got like a sore throat at the moment. So let's quickly just do that. Then let's do a 10 by 10 by 10 area. No, not 10 on the Y value. 10, and then I have to fill it with grass. That would help. Grass block. Welcome sword. It's good for flower farming. Yeah, I think it... Oh, I really like how that area looks. That'd be so cool to have like a house here, then a house there, and have a bridge going from there to there, then also have a house over there, and have a bridge going from there to there. That would be awesome. So, let me quickly just see this platform. So, let's quickly just set up a quick flower farm. I don't actually think we need them pistons. This is probably going to be very messy. I know there's a fixed pattern for the actual flower forests, but it seems like there's some sort of bug where it's only spawning. But we're gonna try this anyway to see if it will spawn any other flowers through pistons just breaking it, and we'll eventually see over time, as this should be pretty quick anyway. So let's quickly just do this. And it's not like Minecraft to make it so there's no pattern, so I'm guessing there would be some sort of pattern. I just want to know like what flowers you can obtain from these biomes. That's why I'm basically doing this. So yeah, that's the main reason I'm doing this, just because I want to know what flowers you can obtain from this biome, as it's a good thing to know. So let's quickly just do that, as I know there was like that swamp flower, the orchid, and they removed that because they wanted that to be exclusive to swamps. So you have to go to a swamp if you want that flower. So now let's get redstone. There we go. Let's do that. Let's just get a few of this stuff. There we go. Let's also get hopper so we can have it on some sort of hopper clock, as I think that's the easiest way to do this. I didn't mean to do that. That was a misclick. Yeah, that's why I'm trying it, because it seems like that is that is only happening. But I just want to know, can you get any other flowers apart from the one it's actually generating within that biome, or is it just like a rare chance that you can get more than one? As it seems like it's either 1, a bug, or it's 2, just not working how they intended. So real flow, you're describing a flower forest, I think. Unless the flower forests work exactly like the meadows, then that is weird, because the flower forests literally work exactly how you're describing. But they could work exactly the same. I have no idea. That is why I'm just going to quickly test this to see if this works. So let's put about 16 items in there. Let's just put a block right there. And these might have to be sticky pistons. I don't know if they do or not. They might have to be sticky pistons. I'm pretty sure they don't have to be. Yeah, they do have to be sticky pistons. So let's quickly just change that out for sticky pistons. There we go. Nope, not do that. There we go. 1 sticky piston. 2 sticky pistons. I don't know. I don't really know like much about my like real life biomes. Real flow is correct. Okay, I'll test it out and we'll find out in a second. But it seems like there's something not right about them if you are correct. And I'm not saying you ain't. as once again, I have no idea how they work. So let's just do that. And let's actually do that. Does that work? If I do that, does that redstone block pass a signal through that block there? It doesn't. So let's put, how can I do this? Let's do, I've kind of like messed this all up, ain't I? Thanks for tuning in, Troy. So let's just put a repeater there, just so it signals a strength. And then we can do the same on this side. And I think I might just do this manually, as I don't think actually this thing here is going to work. So let's just do that. Then let's also take it this way. Although I think we can do something like this, where let's cut it off there and cut it off there. And then I can do redstone blocks there and there, with that there, that there. And then I think if I do that and that, that should then work. So that one will set off that one, and that one will set off that one, I think. There we go. So that now works. Probably the most complicated way I could have done it, but it works. So now let's just get bone meal. And I think I'll just manually bone meal it, as I don't... Okay, so we have got more flowers here. Okay, no, that is within the plains. So... let's just put glass on the blocks that are plains biome, just so we don't get confused here. So, okay, I've kind of built this in, like, a stupid area. So this is plains, this is plains, that is plains, that is plains, that is plains, and it seems like all of this is plains. It is, okay, so yeah, I've completely built this in a dumb area. So you can see, like, I think where the plains turns into meadow because of the grass colour. Although that's meadow, that's meadow. So where's plains here? So that is all meadow apart from, where does meadow start again? That is meadow, that's not meadow. Okay, so that is all meadow. Yeah, I've kind of like completely messed this up, but it's fine. There we go. It should now all be meadow. Okay, no, there's a few blocks here that are plains. That's plains, that's meadow. That's plains. Wait, where's meadow? Because it's saying this is meadow right here. But when I go onto this block, it's plains. That block is plains, but in between these two. Okay, no, one up is meadow. Oh, this is confusing. Oh, no, this is confusing me. Okay, so this should now be working. So if I quickly just spam bone meal, as you can see, there's only red flowers at the moment. Only red flowers again. Then let's quickly just bone meal it again. And yeah, it seems like there's only red flowers. So I don't know how this is working. There's a really bad lag when the pistons actually push. That might just be all the blocks updating. But yeah, it seems like there's only becoming red flowers. We're not getting no other flowers in this. Okay, is that a plains biome? Is that a that's a plains? So that yellow flower there don't count. So I'm not sure what's happening. It could be a bug that it's not generating the pattern. What snapshot did Phoenix actually test this pattern grid thing? Was it in this snapshot, or was it in like one of the experimental snapshots? Because it seems like there's it could be two things. One, it's a bug and it's only generating the poppies when it shouldn't. Or two, it's they've changed how it works since the snapshot Phoenix tested it in. As it seems like it's only generating the red flowers no matter what I do. Even if it's not like just generating them in this, like spots, it's generating them on every single block, the flowers, and they're all just red. Which that is not how flower forests work. If you go to a flower forest and eventually break all the grass, you will get some sort of like pattern. But it seems like meadows don't work the same unless it's like a very, very rare chance that you'll get the other flower. But apart from that, it's like always the red flower or always the purple flower in the case of that meadows biome over there. Because yeah, it seems like we're only getting the red flower. Is there a way to actually like do anything on here that you can see? Yeah, no, there's nothing on there. Let me quickly... Welcome, Pro Gamer. Okay, so if it was an experimental snapshot, one, how did they get the pattern to work then? Because there's no pattern here. It's only giving red flowers. So either one, they've changed how it works. Two, it's bug and it's not giving the pattern. Because it's only giving red flowers. There's no other flowers at all. I don't know. But it seems like it's only giving red flowers. Whereas if I quickly just find a flower forest. Where is a flower forest? I don't actually know if there's one nearby. Yeah, I don't know where a flower forest is. And I'm not gonna, like, fly to one. Because then I'll lose this area. Let me quickly just check the patch notes. See if that mentions anything about, the actual, what's it called? Meadows biome. Meadow biome, large grassy and flowery biome that tends to generate high up on plateau or next to large mountains and range. Sometimes contains a lone tall oak or birch tree, often with bees' nests. It spawns donkeys, rabbits, and sheeps. I know, but what I'm saying is, this area right here, I've even tried it with, I just went through bone mealing loads. And it's only giving red flowers. No matter what I try, it's only giving red flowers. So there's no, unless there's a pattern with just the one flower, it's not going to do anything. Because if I quickly just go through and bone meal this whole area, it is just giving red flowers. So I don't know what, unless it's a bug, because experimental snapshots are completely different to this snapshot. It's... there could be an image with the red flowers, like the one flower, but it's not giving more flowers. Welcome, Pro Gamer. Generate, okay, that could have, yeah, I'll try that. That might work. Hopefully it will work. But once again, if this does work, I think there's different types of meadows. There's a meadow that can spawn, like, one of every flower. So, you'll probably see. Let's quickly just go to creative mode. Let's go to easy. World options. Super flat. Customize. Oh, no, I have to go to single biome, don't I? Single biome there. Single biome. And then we make it a... Is this how I make a super flat? I don't think it is. Meadows. Meadow. Where's the meadow? Where's the meadows? But Minecraft Meadows. They haven't actually named it there, which is weird. I don't know if this will make a super flat. I don't think this will make a super flat. Okay, we'll see that now. If this is correct, what I've just done. Every meadow biome enough will eventually generate. Okay, so this meadow right here. So it's yeah, okay, I get what you guys mean now. That it will eventually make a pattern, but it seems like there's like mainly one flower that is most common to a certain area of the meadow. I get what you mean now, like here, where there's multiple flowers and it's making an image. But it seems how it will work is it'll work off a seed. Not off a seed, but off like a grid. So, say, let's quickly just make this work. Let's fill an area. And I now get what you guys meant. And it was my fault for not understanding what you guys meant properly. So let's quickly just make an area with grass blocks. Let's make a 20 area. So say this here is a massive biome. How it works is it will be like this here could be like a part of the cluster, but this could be like thousands and thousands of blocks of meadow. As you can see with that white area over there, it's literally just the one flower for ages and ages and ages. So it's like if you go to a meadow, you can't guarantee that you will find more than one flower in that meadow, as it is, it's made off a scale, but then in some areas of the meadow, you can find more than one flower. Like that one over there. You've got some white, you've got some yellow, you've got some red. But it's all off of like a graph. So I think it's mainly common that you will find 1 or 2 flowers per meadow. As if you try and bone meal, you won't get no more than the flowers that are already within that area. So it's like, if you go to a meadow, whatever flowers you see, that is probably the only flowers you will find. Bone mealing it might have a low chance to get you some more, but it's not likely. As that is what, I don't like how blue the water is. Why is the water so blue? What biome is it? It's a Meadows biome. The water is so blue in the meadows. It's more like purple. I don't like it. It's like too bright sort of thing. But yeah, so the meadows is it's weird how it works. As the flower forest, I think the graph is a lot smaller, so there's like more flowers spread out. But when you go, if you want to find flowers, I would not recommend going to a meadows biome. If you're only going to it for flowers, if you like come across it looking for a flower field, then go and pick the flowers if they are there. But you're not guaranteed to get flowers. I don't think you guys explained it badly. I think my brain just wasn't working properly, and it weren't understanding what you guys were saying. But it's just like made off of a graph, so I would not recommend going to a meadows biome for flowers, because there is a chance that you can go to a meadows and it just be 1 flower for miles. As you can see for that area over there, as you can see, it's mainly the whatever these flowers are called. What are they called? Azure. It's only them. You have little patches now and again of the red flowers, but not much. So yeah, it's like the white flowers for ages and ages and ages. So how far will these actually white flowers go on for? Yeah, as you can see, they go on for pretty much forever. So this is obviously made off of the image or the graph, whatever it is, I don't know. It's no Minecraft, it's probably like a secret hidden image that is, or a logo. But it seems like, yeah, once again, these flowers go on for miles. So it's not like a convenient way to get flowers, unless you go to it and obviously they are there and you want that sort of flower. As I've been flying and we've only seen these flowers in this direction. So it's like, okay, that's a ruined ball. That's kind of cool. And okay, that's actually something that we can actually do. If we load up a world with just okay, so we're now actually coming to see new flowers. So it seems like the flowers that can actually generate within meadows biomes is the daffodils, poppies, these ones that I've got in my hand here, and also the purple ones. I don't know what the purple ones are called. I don't think tulips can spawn within the meadow, but I may be wrong, as I haven't actually seen any tulips. I would say, okay, and also cornflowers can also generate. So it seems like they're the only flowers, although tulips and that might be able to spawn, but they might be a bit rarer to spawn. So, yeah. So now what I quickly want to do is, I don't know how that took me so long to understand what you guys meant by it, but I eventually got there. So let's now quickly create a new world. Let's really make it creative, and I want to make this a single biome. I want to make this a stone-capped peaks. So where, not stone-capped peaks, they haven't actually named that. So if you do actually do this, no, you can't bring old worlds yet. They said it's coming very soon. Yeah, they haven't named that biome. They haven't named the grove. They haven't named the lofty peaks. They haven't named also the meadows, Minecraft meadows, as you can see. So what is it actually called? We want snow-capped peaks. Snow-capped peaks. There we go. They haven't also named these two. The naming of them obviously don't matter. It's just obviously if you are looking for them, they're not named. So don't look at the beginning of it. So we're going to load this up because I want to see if we can actually find a biome that is really, really tall. And I think after we've done this, I am going to end the stream. as I do need to go get tomorrow's video done. So let's quickly just do that, and okay. So yeah, I am just gonna quickly, I just want to see how like tall these can be, and then I think that is where we're gonna end. Where did I see that? It's in the top of the patch notes. The patch notes for this snapshot is in the very top of them. They've explained that it will come very soon, but how soon is soon, we don't know. So I'm just going to quickly fly around this area to see how, like, if we can find... Okay, no, I don't think this works how I think it would. I don't think... Yeah, okay, maybe it will then. Because this is, like, quite a tall mountain. It goes to... Yeah, I don't think this works how I expected it to. As it seems like... Okay, that was powdered snow right there. If you want to know what powdered snow... Like, where powdered snow is, all you have to do... Okay, that is not powdered snow. That's just a bug. Is that powdered snow or is that ice? That's ice. Oh, God. But yeah, powdered snow, actually, when you're in powdered snow, it's, like, very buggy. And it's kind of invisible. But I don't think this works how I expected it to. I expected this to be like a normal Minecraft world. With the mountains in it. But I don't think that's actually what's happening here. I think this is obviously like a custom generated thing. But anyway, guys, I think that is where I'm going to end this stream, as I am slowly getting a sore throat and I need to get tomorrow's video done. So thank you to everyone who actually tuned in to this stream. Hopefully next week we will be back with another one. Hopefully streaming something decent if they add whatever they add into the next snapshot. Hopefully it's something good. So if you did enjoy, that's not my face. So if you did enjoy, leave a like and subscribe. And I guess I will see you guys in either a video tomorrow or next Wednesday for hopefully another stream. So thanks to Pam, thanks to Joe, thanks to Willflow for tuning into the stream. If anyone else, thanks Pro Gamer. Also thanks to my mod, Tony. As Tony was in the chat for a while. I don't know if Tony's still there. If you want to find the snowies, you could... Yeah, you can retexture it. I just wanted... yeah, I guess that's actually a good way to do it. But then it's like, you'd have, obviously, the texture. You could put, like, an outline on it so it's easier to see. But that's not the fun. If you fall into it, it's, like, fun to get out of it. Okay, Tony is still in chat. So thanks to everyone joining, and I guess I will see you guys next time. Don't forget, if you are not already subscribed, please do so, as I have got, now that snapshots have started again, I have got a lot of stuff coming, especially when the warden gets added. How long that'll be, hopefully it's soon, and hopefully when they add the warden we can actually update worlds. So I guess I will see you guys next time. Let me make sure I do this correctly. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.